Well, back at the cabin again. These past weeks, I actually made a few trips to the dollar store, and I noticed that they had just some weird, like, flower seeds and stuff. So I just picked some up. This is like a roll-out flower. Don't know if it works, but these ones, I got 2 of these. They're $2 each. They're wildflower mix. So honestly, I have no idea if it works or whatever it does. But I will definitely just sprinkle it around everywhere. It would be pretty nice just to have flowers. Don't know how that's going to turn out, but I'll give it a shot. So here's my thought process on here. These 2 little strips here are pretty much all that was in that flower roll thing. It says just to water it and it should catch. So as I don't have an abundance of water here, I'm guessing I could use the water that falls off the roof when it rains. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so that might help. Maybe it won't, I don't know. For now, for this thing, there's a lot of seeds in here. But I don't know what I'm doing, so I guess I'll sprinkle a little bit here. There's a lot, the entire box is full, so I guess that's good. The flower roll and this little box is good for butterflies and hummingbirds and stuff, so hopefully it catches on. I'll go throw some on the roof. So people in the comments have been mentioning to start adding moss to the roof. I would really like to, like for example, put some of this. It is dry on top, but pretty moist underneath. I just don't really know about how to, really gather all of it. I don't know if it's going to grow back or anything like that. Pretty much everything on the ground right now is covered in moss, so I'm just not sure really how to collect it. I'm just going to leave this here just to see if it starts growing back with the rain and with the sun and everything. I'm not going to strip out the whole rock. It seems to be just living nicely here, so I'll leave it here for a little bit. Well, that's my little start to the moss roof. Since the peat moss underneath really like it just like wicks the moisture, it's not super good. The stupid windmill, a dollar store windmill, is just it's creepy and annoying. I'll have to take it off and replace it by something. But yeah, the peat moss just wicks moisture. So I think with the moss on top, like people mentioned, it's gonna help moisten it up, and hopefully the moss is gonna live also. Because now even the moss that I took off the big rock, there's just a lot of greenery on it, but barely any soil. So I think it's gonna be able just to live fine on the roof as long as there's rain. And also the cabins that the big pine is on top doesn't get a lot of sun, which is pretty much perfect moss territory. So I need a little bit of moisture and pretty much little to no sun. So yeah, I'll see if it works. Hopefully it will, because pretty much just saw on the roof. I'll give you guys a quick little walk around once I'm done speaking here. But yeah, so I think in that time, maybe like 45 minutes to an hour, I got that little like 1/3, a quarter, maybe part of the roof done. I don't know if I'm harvesting it properly, or I had no idea what I'm doing. So where there was more soil, I took my shovel here, so it made it a little bit easier to scoop up like 2-3 inches of soil underneath and slap it on the roof. But I'll see if it'll live or not, really before continuing. I might add a little bit more, but just off camera a little bit, just because it's a tedious process, and the videos will just be never ending if I would just keep editing in just pictures and little clips of me getting moss. And I'm not trying to, dry out the forest of moss. I know that stuff is pretty abundant here, but I definitely, if I get an area like I did before, man, that thing's annoying. But yeah, if I do a little area like I did before, there's maybe like a 10-foot square, let's say. Well, I'll take a little corner off, like 3 feet. I also want to see like on the rock if it's gonna grow back or not. I don't know. But yeah, for now, I think I will go ahead and dig up a little trench for my solar panel. Well, my solar panel wire, just because squirrels here are really just like a menace to reckon with here, because they will eat plastic and they love it. They started nibbling on my feed barrel that has the bird seeds and stuff in it, which I forgot about. I will go and put some bird seeds out. But yeah, they love plastic. They will rip wires out of the walls and stuff, so you really want to keep them away from anything electrical. So yeah, let's go and dig a trench.